This morning, scary health news from a major celebrity.
There's like a little aneurysm. Whoa.
Entrepreneur and reality TV star Kim Kardashian revealing she was diagnosed with a brain aneurysm in the premiere of The Kardashians, shown getting a scan and explaining her diagnosis.
They're like, just stress, and I'm like...
Brain aneurysms are caused by blood vessels swelling in the brain. Many are small and don't cause symptoms, but become deadly if the vessels rupture.
Last night, I was like, why the is this happening?
In the show, the mother of four emotionally explaining she's been under stress from her relationship with her ex-husband, rapper Kanye West, who now goes by Ye. The two divorced in 2021 after 7 years of marriage. In recent years, West has been under a cloud of controversy for offensive comments and erratic behavior. Kardashian also saying that she recently developed a skin condition from the turmoil.
I was pretty tested, I will say. Very tested. I mean, I have psoriasis again. I felt it coming in.
The star has been opening up more on her relationship with West.
I always felt like I had a little bit of like Stockholm syndrome.
Saying in a recent interview that West hadn't seen their children in months and reflecting on her difficult decision to end the relationship.
I think that, you know, when you have kids, it's definitely harder to leave than it is to stay.
Kardashian has been hitting the red carpet, focused on moving forward and on her children.
If they think I'm okay, then they'll be strong too.
And just this week, Kim Kardashian celebrated her 45th birthday. She says her main priority at this point is taking care of her 4 children and making sure they are protected, guys.
All right, Emilie, Ikeda, Emilie, thank you. Let's bring in NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar. So, Dr. Nat, a lot of folks will read this headline, you know, Kim K's got a brain aneurysm. Yeah. And it's scary. But how common are they, and are there different kinds of brain aneurysms?
There are, yeah. So they're actually not that uncommon. About 6.8 million people in the United States have a brain aneurysm. That's about 1 in 50 people. Fortunately, most of them do not pose a problem. They do not rupture. Women are actually at a higher risk, and we tend to develop them between the ages of 30 and 60. There are different types of aneurysms, as you mentioned. Their shape, their location, their size, all of those things impact prognosis and outcome.
So, I mean, is there a way to find out that you might have one? And it's one of these things that's like a ticking time bomb?
Well, so here's the thing. Most aneurysms are actually found what we refer to as incidentally. So you go through imaging for another reason, and they say, oh, by the way,
incidental.
Right, exactly. You have an aneurysm. And most of them, because they're small, they may not cause any symptoms, but they most commonly do occur sort of in the back of the brain, the base of the brain, which can lead to visual symptoms. So if you have any concerning symptoms such as pain in the back or near the eye, or any visual symptoms, or a change in headache, those are the kinds of things that you would want to bring to your doctor's attention. There are a few different risk factors for aneurysms, and you say sort of like, you're sitting here going, God, I wonder if I could have one. I think one of the biggest risk factors would be like a family history, or one of, there are these things called inherited disorders of your connective tissue that could raise the risk if you're someone at home who's actually concerned.
Can they be originated or exacerbated by real life stress, like a divorce?
So the things that we know can contribute to, yes, stress can lead to high blood pressure. So uncontrolled hypertension is one of the biggest risk factors. So if you've been diagnosed with an aneurysm and you want to either, prevent it from getting worse, or you're concerned and you want to, think about preventing aneurysm, you want to manage your high blood pressure, you want to avoid excess alcohol use, heavy drinking, those kinds of the things that can
so
prevent
it's not
aneurysm.
Like you remove it or something, you just manage it.
Well, no, actually they do sometimes, Savannah, depending on whether the aneurysm is growing. That's one of the biggest risks, let's say, for rupture. So they can either monitor, right, with serial imaging, managing blood pressure with medication, and if there is a role for procedures, there are multiple different surgical and what we call endovascular procedures to either clip the aneurysm or prevent it from rupturing.
Oh, okay. Good info.
Thank you.
Learned a lot there. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.